Shall we begin?
Razuke here, salutations, and you're watching Klash Warlocke Watcher number 3. Introducing Dott the Repande, and etc. So, please subscribe, please thumbs up if you want random videos that I upload on Klash Warlocke. I've been traveling a little bit more than usual, but let's get into something that's a little different. I actually have a character that's not in the black and white manga format. It's actually full color, as in there will be things that will be in full color. So I'm going to show some of the development and design process of Dott the Repande, explain what he is, as well as just some more work from the actual manga story that I'm working on. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. So quick and dirty, to the point. I've been traveling a little bit more than usual. Maybe I should put up some videos and that sort of thing, or some clips, or some pictures of that and some commentary, because it's been a lot of fun. But anyway, let's get right into the development process and what is Dott the Repande. So what we have here is a red tail panda. So it's my retelling or redesign of a red tail panda. I love these creatures. I love their opposable thumbs and things like that. But I found out that there's a lot of other creators going to different cons and things like that, and it's been overdone. So I started to think of another creature. This is Warlocke from Tenchi Mio, No Need for Tenchi. And I love this. This is the first animal pet character I ever saw in anime way back in 1989. But Warlocke is the cutest, most powerful space pirate ship in the universe. Yes, this little thing turns into that. So I love that design. And so this is kind of the design of that. You see the feet and that sort of thing. I decided to go with two tails just to make it interesting. But I still want to keep that Repande name, because I still want the creature to have the opposable thumb thing. But right here you can't see it. It's just more about development. It has a mane. The ears are a lot shorter, but here it is in color version. I wanted it black and green with some white there. And I was like, I kind of like it. You know, not bad. Color scheme I like the tips being that color, the mane and the little thing, but we went with something like this next, and this looked more like a fox to me than that, and I was like, no, it still just doesn't feel right. You know, the ears were sharp. I was trying to get the Warlocke feel, and I kept thinking about, you know, different tails and things like that for the actual red tail panda, and I said, no, I still don't want to do that. So then I thought about the Japanese raccoon, or dog raccoon thing. Side note, Mario actually is that character right there. It kind of has a raccoon tail, partial dog, and that sort of thing. So went back to the drawing board and came up with this. But the face was just too chubby, and believe it or not, I didn't like the rings or stripes on the tail until somebody said, wait a minute, what if we use the tail for when he's using his powers? Because he does have powers. So here's the comparison between the two. I still like that fierce look, but it wasn't going exactly the way I pictured it. So I wanted a little bit more of what you see there on the right than on the left, because those cheeks, I mean, he's chubby, he's a little overweight. That's not the message I want to convey. So then if you see here, number 1 on the yes side, which is the blue side, I sharpened his face to a V. Number 2, lengthened the body, you know, taller a little bit. number 3, remove the stripes from the tail. And then down at the bottom, that's kind of what I was going for. And of course, got to have that infinity gem on the head there. So yeah, less chubby and, you know, less raccoon. They were like somewhere in the middle and that sort of thing. So we, so I still wanted to do the rings on the tail, but like I said, they will appear when Dott is using his powers, and I will explain that in a second. So this is the final version. Believe it or not, I'm happy with this. Maybe it'll be tweaked a little bit, but overall you can see very much in the middle of an animal, kind of red-tailed panda, a little bit of a cat, a little bit of a raccoon, a little bit of a dog, you know, that mixture, and that's kind of what I was aiming for. So not bad. You know, I love the white socks, and believe it or not, I am going to have Dott have an opposable thumb so he can grab onto things, and this is him being a little bit more mischievous and power. So Dott is a rare creature, a Repande, that hardly ever exists. They're pretty much extinct, but his power is teleportation. That's why he's Dott. That green infinity type gem that's in his forehead, the tail gets the stripes, and he can teleport at will. I mean, his favorite thing to do is teleport to steal food. So you can imagine some of the situations. And teleport over long distances too. In the series, you will be able to do much more things. So let's switch gears to, I've got some weapons straight to color to give you an idea of that. I've sewn a couple of swords, maybe a sword or two, but this is showing the purple shard that's on there, and all of the weaponeer weapons have a shard in them. This is particularly the weapons for an agile axe. So these axes in particular are good at lifting characters up into the air and doing air combos and all these situations like that. Very fast, very swift and things like that. So about medium size, they're not too heavy and things like that. So you will see more of that, but they're straight in color, so I am going to be doing things in color and also in the manga. So you'll see characters donning these weapons right there. Here is a manga page, unfinished, but just showing you things that we're working on. Now, do you remember this, where I showed the king, who's Enzo's father, and these characters here? Well, this is actually done now, and I want you to see the finished product on that, which is going into the manga story. And it looks like this. Much more detailed. These characters will be revealed and be profiled later, but I just wanted to show you the difference from sketch to finish real quick. Multiple things going on and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'll be showing much more weapons, much more characters, and even just things that fully flesh out Klash Warlocke. Whew. So, yeah, the Repande, I won't tell you how it shows up, but I will tell you it's just a very unique and rare creature. And I will be doing more character reveals, more weapons, and even there's some vehicles and things like that. So, thanks for taking your time to look at development with Klash Warlocke. This is Rasuke.